We are really far upside down in housing in Utah because we're such an amazing state and people want to come here. We're upside down somewhere to the tune between 30 and 35,000 housing units per year. If we don't figure out how to backfill that, somewhere in the tune of 27, 28,000 units per year, we're going to find ourselves in a much bigger problem than we have right now.
Interest rates have decreased, but keep in mind in Salt Lake County, our mortgage payments have increased about 30% since 2015.
Our biggest problem today is affordable housing. It's getting people where they aren't spending more than 50% of their income on housing. We have masses of people wanting to move to Utah right now. You have 30 offers on every single home. We either have to increase our infrastructure, which of course our pricing and our affordability is still a problem, or we can implement ADUs. So what is an ADU? Well, there are two types of ADUs. ADU is an accessory dwelling unit. And the two types that we often see in the marketplace are a mother-in-law apartment, which is basically an apartment in the basement, or an apartment above a garage. An ADU is a legal accessory apartment or unit that can be rented out to anyone.
Also keep in mind that ADUs rent for about 58% below market value.
This is maybe one of the pieces, and frankly, maybe one of the easier pieces we have to really help a problem. 8% of our rental inventory out there is devoted to ADUs. When we're talking about 27,000 houses behind the 8 ball, I look at doubling that to 16%. All of a sudden, you've dealt with 20,000 people, and that really shortens that gap that we're talking about.
I think for me personally, I see this need so often. I see it in my own family. My sister called me the other day. Her son, my nephew's just gotten engaged, and she said, hey, can we do this to the house to help them until they're able to afford to buy? So, it's personal. It's personal in that that's my job, and that's what we do as realtors every day is help families and all kinds of people find affordable housing, but it also hits really close to home.
With housing taking 50% of a lot of people's income, every single month, they are just barely trying to make ends meet. When we give them an ADU, we're giving them opportunity to not have 50% of their income on housing. We're giving them an opportunity where they can use some of that income to either get more skills or spend more time with family.
These ADUs enable many more people to realize their own independence.
My father passed away last month, and in the months leading up to his passing, they knew it was coming, and they knew that she would need some help to get by. So he and my stepmother remodeled their home to allow for an ADU in the basement, specifically allowing her to stay home, age in place where she's comfortable, and supplement her income with renters downstairs. From her family standpoint, it gives us a ton of comfort, knowing we don't have to worry about her nearly as much as we would if she was worried about the roof over her head, or specifically the ability to make the payments on that roof over her head. So we're very, very happy that they had the foresight to make the changes in their home that allowed them to do this ADU.
So another instance, I had a friend call me, and her parents realized their health was failing. They wanted to make some changes quickly, so they were able to make some changes in their basement where their daughter is now living in an ADU. She has her own space on the lower level. Mom and dad are able to remain on the main level without any changes. So they're there where it's familiar. And two, their parents can maintain a little dignity. They pay a small amount of rent, but they don't have the worries of maintaining the household. So I think ADUs are important because of the savings. It creates independence. It allows the elderly to stay in their homes and maintain their dignity. I think that it also helps to soften some of the demand on housing that we're experiencing today.
We have a huge housing problem in this state. There is no single solution to this problem. Luckily, we have a lot of little solutions that are going to help us get on the way there. ADUs are one of those. They're probably the quickest and most convenient for homeowners to do, and the quickest and most convenient for municipalities, cities, counties to allow, that will go a long ways towards solving this problem.
Implement ADUs to solve our problem today.